From Germany to Austria now on the European Tour, the darts never stops. It's day one of the Austrian Open Championship, and the opening session belonged to Ireland. 3 players in action, 3 winners. Dolan, Cullen, Lennon. Irish eyes, they were smiling today on High Roller Radio. They'll be hard-pressed to produce the drama of last weekend in Germany when Max Hopp made history, but organizers are trying. They did unleash the kiss cam to get us in the mood. This couple, obviously fans of the Arrows, they oblige. It was a big, lively crowd on hand for the afternoon session. Quite the atmosphere, too, and there you have the lineup. 16 qualifiers taking to the stage, starting with a couple of veterans. Alan Tavern and Brendan Dolan. In the 5th leg, Tavern missed 3 darts at double. It would cost him. Dolan steals it, then goes up 4-2. That's when Tavern made amends on his earlier misses with a nice 102 checkout to close the gap. But at 5-4 down with a chance to level, Tavern would again miss an opportunity, and Dolan would again capitalize. Takes out 4 in the madhouse to win 6-4. Good match and pretty good average for the history maker. 92.88, one of the highest of the day. It was a scrap, Dolan said. I'll take any win I can get. It was a mental battle. Michael Barnard versus Big John Henderson next. Hendo out of sorts in this one, but that certainly takes nothing away from Barnard, who played very well. He started with a 116 checkout for break of throw, then finished 74 for 3-0. This 46 outshot made it 5-1. No contest, really. Barnard wins it rather easily. 6-1 the final. A fantastic game, he said. I'm happy with the way I played. We pick up the afternoon's third fixture at 5-1. Ron Muhlenkamp leading Gabriel Clemens. The German did fight back to 5-3, but Muhlenkamp was the better player on this day. Nice outcome for the Dutchman. 6-3. The result is the important thing, Muhlenkamp said. I'll get more practice today, and I'll show it tomorrow. Dietmar Berger got a nice reception during his walk-on in front of the home crowd. The Austrian walk-on girls, nice touch, making the landscape more pleasant, but the terrain rough throughout for Berger. Couldn't get anything going. At 5-0 down, he did take out 34 to get on the board, but it was all Wayne Jones in this one. 6-1, he beats the host nation qualifier. My finishing won me the game, Jones said. When I had the chance, I took it. Not happy with my scoring, he admitted. That was the first of 3 6-1 scorelines on the spin. Scott Taylor had no problem with Simeon Hines, and he set the tone early, finishing 36 for an opening leg break-a-throw, and then cruised. At Tom Dart's Journal, letting us know the win was convincing. Taylor, a Bolton-based star, averaged 92.15, solid display, and yes, he'll face the Iceman tomorrow. The second of 3 Irishmen hit the stage next. Jason Cullen taking on Tamas Alexis, and 140s like this helped Cullen race out to an early lead. An 11-darter then made it 4-1. Pretty nice average, too, to that point. Look at that. Solid stuff. The Whistler would close it out from there, tossing his flights into the crowd. Another 6-1 final. Cullen advances. First time up here, and have to say I'm happy. Tried to stay relaxed. It worked, he said. As for the large turnout on a Friday afternoon, fabulous crowd, Cullen said. I hope they're rooting for the Irish over the weekend. Richie Madhouse, Ed House making his walk-on in a match against Darius Lebowskis. And how about the Lithuanian? He had to win 5 qualifying matches Thursday night just to get here. His first time ever on a Euro Tour stage after coming over from the BDO. And yes, it was a winning debut. 6-3 the final. Calm, cool, and collected he was. A nice 92 average. Very solid on the doubles. Rounding out the day, it was Steve Lennon against Roxy James Rodriguez, who struggled in this match in front of the home crowd. That was certainly good news for Lennon, who after 4 missed darts at double, did finally manage to sneak one in the corner of the double 8 for 2-0. Cruise control from there. By the way, Dan Dawson and Paul Nicholson suggesting some nicknames for the as-yet unnicknamed Irishman. What do you think? Shotgun Steve Lennon? How about Steve Lock and Load Lennon? Not bad, right? One more note. We did have PDC commentator Chris Murphy on as a guest a few days ago. It was a dynamite interview. Please click the link at the end of this video. Enjoy. Chris Murphy was absolutely fantastic. Back to Lennon now. Locked and loaded indeed. Wins the whitewash 6-0. Rodriguez, as mentioned, struggled, averaging just 66 in this one. I was a little nervous, Lennon admitted, more nervous than I should have been, but I'm happy with the result. So, 16 qualifiers in action today, 8 advancing, including 3 from the Emerald Isle, much to the delight of Matt the Irish darts fan. Or is he gutted? Wi-Fi problems? Are you kidding me? I would be. Apologies for lack of updates, he writes. I have missed the whole afternoon session in what was absolutely amazing for the Irish. Results to follow. They're good, he says. That's so frustrating, isn't it? Good news for Matt. He can watch them all tomorrow. All 3 from the Emerald Isle advancing. 16 more qualifiers in action tonight. The evening session, yes, day 1 of the Austrian Open. And despite the Wi-Fi, Irish eyes are smiling today on High Roller Radio.